I think about my ancestors. I know you guys fought and fought and fought, and you hoped, and you do hope that the next generation won't have to. The world is moving. It's just that we're not moving at a pace that I would like.
The lenses that are used in the society are still tinted with racism. There's so much work left to be done. All right, this is where I think we should be. We should be facing this way and then swing around to that in the background. Hi, I'm Rachel Willis, your candidate for Lansing City Council at large. Lansing, Michigan, it's where I was born and raised. It's my hometown. To me, it is more than just the capital city for Michigan. It is where I know wonderful things can happen. I love this city, and I think I don't want to do this take. I don't want to do this take. I'm just going to stick to the script. I spent a lot of time thinking about the responsibility of public office. Working on the school board, working as a social worker. You have to have capacity to make transformative change. I want to be available and accessible to be a representative. How do I think we're going to advance an agenda that looks out for me when there aren't people who look like me in that space? So this is what we need to do for the remainder of the campaign. One is canvassing.
There you go, Rachel. Eat
That's
it,
a
Mom,
stinky
and then
baby.
you can
Woo!
follow up.
Her diaper's right, her bag's right there.
Yeah, Dad.
You're right there.
What?
You guys do stuff so different. Back in the day, we did a lot of phone banking and
My mom, as far as I know, is the first person in my family to run for public office. She ran for the school board when I would have been in 4th grade. My mom would just take me with her. Like, we just went together, and I was just exposed to that. Okay. I think we can. And can you sit with grandmother and watch Baby
honey.
Shark? I think that'll be a great idea.
it? I recall going with my grandpa to vote when they were first allowed to vote. And he was so proud, and at the time he was illiterate, so he marked his name with an X.
Oh, wow.
Whatever I'm struggling with right now, I know someone that's not so long ago that's passed who had a lot worse than me. Just breathe. Know that you're not alone. We are a big city in a little town. We have access to lawmakers that I didn't see until I came to Lansing. We can make a difference. This is such an amazing time. I grew up in Alabama, black, white signs, all of the, you name it. There's still some places in Alabama that I don't go to as an adult because I couldn't go to as a child. It's like, you didn't want my money then, you're not getting my money now. This work is not just for me. It's for any one person who couldn't go through the door. That's why I'm here doing this work. So, thank you. My father-in-law, John Lewis, is why we do what we do. He's an amazing man. I miss him a lot.
he would see something on the news and like, Betty, I'm going. We were like, Dad, you don't need to go this time. Betty, I gotta go. We were like, oh Lord, Dad's out picketing, so.
My husband was into Black history to the hilt. My house is full of pictures. In fact, Ramaya says the house is a museum.
This is my grandfather.
He was known for wearing his dashikis and Afrocentric dress and talk. Here's a picture of us. I think I was in high school. Well, you know what would be cool is we have to get Rachel's pictures up here. We have to add that next generation to the Lewis stairway wall of family photos. It's funny to know that my dad was interviewed by the newspaper about this wall. Now here I am standing where he was talking about the wall to you. That moment just kind of hit me now.
Definitely learning more about my family. That's just a new experience for me.
For Ramaya, she needs to know the history of some of these pictures. And you know what? Your picture isn't up here. We have got to put your picture up here. Oh my goodness.
Which one?
Oh, there's so many to choose from.
25 photos of me.
Whether it's your niece or your daughter, your neighbors, the legacy that you leave behind is what's important.
Mommy's getting ready to do something very important, so you gotta stay with Daddy, okay? Yeah, I have to go vote. Can you say vote? Say vote. 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 Say yay, Mommy. Thank you. All right, you want your sticker? Here you go. There's your sticker. My daughter is only 2.5, but the more exposure to strong women of color, the stronger she will be. None of the female candidates received political action group funds, and so they were, including myself, significantly out fundraised compared to all of the male candidates. It's my I voted sticker. I was number 123. I have to take my selfie. It's actually not terrible. Nope, I need to open my eyes. I look tired. Okay, that's better. I feel super nervous. You know, I just think about like my grandpa and I don't know. I'm just feel a challenge to want to just be involved with change making. What's my tolerance level for going 4 more years of the same old, same old? We can't do that. Do you want me to show you how this works? This is a report that publishes online. This is how many registered voters we have.
100,000.
122,142. Yeah. So this is what we're waiting for. We're waiting for them to tell us how many people voted for TT. So I'm city council at large. 2 people on this list are going to win, and 2 people are not going to win. We're at 3% of the votes, and I'm still in 3rd place.
We didn't have this 10 years ago.
Right.
Right, you had to call the clerk.
Oh, girl, please. I think we had an abacus.
There was not an abacus.
Proud of you, Rachel.
Thank you. You guys get home.
Rachel,
Yes,
sorry you didn't win, but you gave it a good try.
I did.
Yeah, so don't hang your head at all.
All right, your wife keeps calling me.
All right, talk to you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Crap.
After the election, I mean, of course, I was disappointed. The community had an opportunity to consider a ballot that was 50% female and voted in 0 females in the city. What happened when they looked at all of these black female candidates? None of us were good enough? None of us ranked? We'll call Daddy and ask him to look in the car for your other glove, okay, baby? Oh. Okay? I know. Mom, you'll find it. It's my responsibility to do a better job saying that being a black woman in politics is something of significance. No. Daddy. Would these things have necessarily changed the outcome? Maybe not. But would I have felt better about the outcome knowing that I had hit on these things? That's what keeps me up at night.
That's good. Yeah, I'm glad from what it looks like, everybody looks healthy. And that's not a given these days. So good to see.
Yeah.
I just got back.
That bias that has driven our cultural norms within the district is going to take a lot of disrupting. I just have to keep reminding myself, we didn't get here overnight. It's not going to go away overnight. We said we wanted to do a comprehensive equity audit. That's what we're doing. We said we wanted to develop a plan to support black students regarding their well-being. We said that we wanted to develop... How do we keep people understanding the importance of this?
It is exhausting, but the work continues. You dust yourself off. You look to be that voice.
All right, ready? Help! I want her to know that the sky is the limit. The sky and beyond are the limit for her.